welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Veronica and I'm a big lover of makeup, so if you want to see more reviews, looks and more fun videos, don't forget to subscribe. In today's video we are ranking all my bronzers and all my highlighters, so if you are curious about that, please keep on watching. I decided to put bronzers and highlighters in the same video just because I have 5 highlighters and 6 bronzers, and blushes I do have 9. So that will be a separate video. So let's start with bronzers. As I said, I have 6, so the number 6 is this one. This is the Revolution Bronzer Reloaded in the shade Take a Vacation. And this is a good bronzer from the drugstore. There's nothing wrong with it really, but I prefer others and I do have other recommendations from the drugstore. So this is number 6. I'm not mad that I own it. It is a good bronzer. So if you like a baked formula, and Makeup Revolution is very easy to access for you, this is great. So I do recommend it, but it's just not my favorite. The next one, the number 5, is the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I have a mini one. This one I like a bit better than the Revolution one, just because the formula is a bit creamier and it's easier to blend. Benefit is known for this bronzer, but it's not my favorite, so it's the number 5 in my collection. On number 4 we have the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder, and I have the shade 1 Natural. Very good bronzer. If you want a powder bronzer, this is my favorite one. And the next ones will be cream bronzers, because I do prefer creams over powders in the bronzer category, and this is so easy to use. It is a very good color. As you can see, I have a giant pen in it. It's so good. The packaging is not great, but it is from the drugstore. It's very silky, very creamy, even though it is a powder. I love this one. It's so beginner friendly, very easy to use, very easy to blend. I really like it. It's just the best one. So if you want a powder drugstore bronzer, that one is the one that I'm recommending. We are moving into cream bronzers. Like I said, I have 3, and I want to mention that they are very close. They are just neck and neck, so all of them are very good, but I wanted to rank them. So the number 3 is the ABH one. This is the cream bronzer in Golden Tan, which is not a great shade for me, but it's not the bronzer's fault, it's my own fault. This is amazing. I really love it. Very easy to blend. I will mention this again and again, very easy to blend, because it is so important for a bronzer, for cheek products in general. The blendability of it is very important. And then, of course, the finish and the color and everything. This color is not for me, but whatever, it is my fault. But the formula is really good, so I love it. I still love it. I had it for a year and it's still an amazing cream bronzer, but I did test 2 other formulas that are just a bit better than this one, and I'm very happy to mention them in here. The number 2 is another one from the drugstore, and I'm very happy to mention this one, and I'm very happy that this product was created, because it is from the drugstore, it is affordable, and it is a cream bronzer. This is the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer, and I have the shade Light. This is an amazing formula. You can blend it very easily. In my opinion, these two are very similar, but the price point is not that similar. This is pretty expensive. This is my number 2. I love it. I am very happy. I am wearing it today. I don't think you can even see it because it's so natural. And on number 1 we have the Rare Beauty one. This got a lot of buzz and it is worth it. It's so good. This is like the new version of the Milk one, but it's better. This is the shade Power Boost. The color is very nice, and I like the packaging as well. This is dreamy, really. It's so easy to blend. It's emollient, and these two products are unbelievable, really. They are so easy to blend. That's the big thing. You can't mess this up. They will never, never be patchy. You can apply it, go have a drink, and then come back and it will still be blendable. Of course, don't do that. So in general, these are the three that I really recommend. I put the ABH one on top of the Essence just because I prefer cream bronzers in general, but they are amazing, really. I really love them and I am very happy with my bronzer collection. Let's move into highlighters now. This was the hardest category. Bronzer was very, very easy. Blush was pretty decent to rank, but highlighters was impossible. I have only 5. I knew from the beginning that the number 1 will be the number 1 and maybe the number 2, but others were... I really like all 5 of my highlighters. I only have 5, more than enough, but it was very hard to rank. So let's start with the number 5. This is the Catrice More Than a Glow highlighter. Again, nothing wrong with it. It is a very beautiful highlighter, really. But I do prefer the others a tiny bit more. These are all 5, neck and neck. So, yeah, I do recommend all of them. They are all great. This is from the drugstore, very beautiful, very blinding. If you want a very, very strong highlighter, this is the one. Very beautiful. I really like it. I just prefer others a tiny bit more. Next on number 4, we have the Ofra Pillow Talk, and I know this is not the Ofra packaging, but I have the Kaleidos packaging for this. But this is the Ofra highlighter. Again, a very, very smooth and beautiful highlighter. This one is a bit more pinky. What can I say? I like this one as well, but I prefer others just a tiny bit more, so it is what it is. I still recommend this one. It is very beautiful and again, very blinding. The number 3 is MAC Soft and Gentle, a classic. It is so beautiful. This one is in my project pen. It was a dream to use, really, in the project pen. Very beautiful. And I like this one because the sparkles are just so beautiful. These two are more smooth highlighters, but this one has some purpley, bluish sparkles, not glitters, sparkles. They are so stunning. I do really like this one because of the sparkles. And this one, in my eyes, is just a bit of an elevated formula. So that's the reason is my number 3. I'm going very, very fast, but this was so hard, so I don't have a lot to say. This is my number 2. This is the Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighter, and I have the shade Blossom Glow. As you can see, this pen is saying everything, so I don't need to say anything else. This is very beautiful. It is from the drugstore, which is amazing. If you want a drugstore formula, this is the one that I will recommend. This was in my favorites last year. Still very, very high in the ranking. This one is amazing. If you want a drugstore highlighter, this is it. I really love it. Very beautiful formula. But the number 1, it is a very different formula than all of them. But I love it so much. It's actually my newest highlighter. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. I have the shade Spotlight, the golden one. This is so good. I have it on my cheek today. I was a bit blown away, really. I bought this one when I was in Rome because our Sephora doesn't have Charlotte Tilbury. I hope to the makeup gods that Charlotte Tilbury will be the next one to come in our Sephora, because we just got Tarte, which is strange. We got Pat McGrath before Tarte, which, whatever. I want Charlotte Tilbury next. I hope that it is next. But this highlighter is so great. It was so hard for me to use the Project Pen one in this period because I only want to use this one. It's so natural. I know that highlighter is not natural in general. It looks very sparkly on your cheek, but this one is the exception. It's so stunning, so natural, and it's just melting into the skin, and it doesn't care if you have powder underneath, if you have only creams, if you have whatever, it will look great. This has a lot of buzz, very, very hyped product, but now I understand the hype. It took me so long, it took me too long, but I am very happy. I really like Charlotte Tilbury in general. This year I tasted some products and they are very, very good, and I'm very happy to own this one. Okay, so this was everything for this video, bronzers and highlighters. I will film a separate video for blushes, like I said. And yeah, so if you like this video and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I'll see you next time.